AITA for ruining my niece's gender reveal? Okay, so this is still pretty fresh, and my family is currently acting like I kicked a puppy, so I need some unbiased opinions. My 48M name is Earl, and my sister, Darlene, 45F, is, well, Darlene. Always been a bit extra, you know? She and her husband, Chad, 47M, bless his oblivious heart, are expecting their second kid. Their first is a sweet little boy named Kevin, 8M. Darlene has been planning this gender reveal party for months. Pinterest boards, custom-made confetti cannons, the whole shebang. It was this past Saturday at their place in suburban Ohio. The whole family was there, my parents, my other sister Brenda, 42F, and her wife Susan, 40F, plus various cousins and friends. Now, here's where I might be the a-hole. Darlene had this big dramatic countdown planned. She and Chad were standing in front of this giant question mark made of balloons. Everyone had their phones out, ready to capture the big moment. She had this little remote in her hand that was supposed to set off the confetti cannons, pink for a girl, blue for a boy. Just as she was about to press the button, my phone rang. It was my daughter, Tiffany, 22F, calling in a panic. Her car had broken down on the interstate about an hour away, and she was scared and alone. Without even thinking, I answered the phone. I didn't mean to be loud, but I was trying to hear her over the crowd. Apparently, Darlene thought I was intentionally trying to steal her thunder. She gave me this death glare and hissed, "Earl. Seriously? Now?" I mouthed, "It's Tiffany," but she just rolled her eyes and proceeded with her countdown. Honestly, at that point, my priority was my daughter. I walked away from the balloon display, trying to get a clear signal to figure out Tiffany's location and call AAA. Well, wouldn't you know it, just as Darlene pressed the button, nothing happened. The confetti cannons were duds. There was this awkward silence, and then Chad, bless his heart, fumbled with them for a good 5 minutes before finally getting a pathetic little puff of blue confetti to pop out. Turns out, they were having some technical difficulties. Later, Darlene cornered me, practically in tears. She accused me of intentionally distracting everyone and ruining her perfect moment. She said I was always trying to take the attention away from her. Brenda and Susan tried to mediate, but Darlene was having none of it. Even my mom gave me a disappointed look. Chad just kind of shrugged and offered me a beer. Look, I feel bad that her reveal didn't go as planned, but my daughter was stranded. Was I supposed to just ignore her call for the sake of a party? So, Reddit, AITA for answering my phone and ruining my niece's gender reveal? Info, Tiffany is fine now. AAA got to her, and she's safely back home. Update, Darlene is still giving me the silent treatment. Chad texted me a meme about Murphy's Law, so I guess he doesn't hate me. Mom called and said I should have waited until after the reveal to answer, but she also admitted the dud cannons weren't my fault. Still feeling like the black sheep here. What do you think, Reddit would tear Earl apart or side with him? Alright, here's a follow-up to Earl's gender reveal dilemma. Update, AITA for ruining my niece's gender reveal? More drama. Hey everyone, thanks for the responses on my last post. It was a mixed bag, but a lot of you agreed that my daughter's safety came first, which honestly made me feel a bit better. Well, things have escalated. Darlene is still furious. She hasn't spoken a single word to me since Saturday. But the real kicker happened yesterday. I got a group text from Darlene, Brenda, and my mom. It was a screenshot of a Facebook post Darlene had made. The post was a lengthy, tearful rant about how her special day was sabotaged by a selfish family member who always needs to be the center of attention. She didn't name me directly, but it was pretty obvious who she was talking about. The comments were a mix of people offering sympathy and a few of Darlene's more dramatic friends throwing shade my way. Brenda's text accompanying the screenshot said, "Earl, seriously? Can't you just apologize and move on? This is ridiculous." My mom's text was just a sad face emoji. Honestly, that post stung. It felt like Darlene was trying to turn the whole family against me. So, I did something maybe I shouldn't have. I replied to the group text. Darlene, I'm sorry your reveal didn't go as planned. But for the record, Tiffany's car breaking down and her being stranded was not a calculated move on my part to steal your spotlight. Maybe focus your energy on being grateful that your brother's selfish act ensured your daughter wasn't left vulnerable on the side of the road. And maybe, just maybe, the universe was trying to tell you something about putting so much pressure on exploding confetti. Big mistake. Huge. Within seconds, my phone blew up. Darlene went ballistic in the group chat, accusing me of being insensitive and deflecting blame. Brenda called me, her voice tight with anger, saying I was just making things worse. Even my usually calm mom chimed in, saying I needed to be the bigger person. Then, Chad texted me privately. It was just one word, oof. Later that evening, I got a call from my dad. He's usually pretty neutral in family squabbles. He said he understood my concern for Tiffany, but he also thought I should have handled Darlene's reaction with more tact. He suggested I call her and offer a sincere apology for overshadowing her moment, even if I didn't think I was entirely in the wrong. Now I'm even more conflicted. Part of me wants to stand my ground. I don't think I did anything wrong by answering my daughter's call. But another part of me is tired of the drama and just wants things to go back to normal. Is swallowing my pride and apologizing the only way out of this mess? Reddit, AITA for clapping back in the group chat? Should I just apologize to Darlene, even if I don't think I'm the main a-hole here?